あとやっぱり未来の夢とビジョン、5年先にこの国をこう変えるんだっていうのはもう政治が言わなくなったのは問題なんですよ。日本人は昔夢を持つ人間でした。再び夢を持つ時代が始まるんだよ。で、一応、今日は、時間がこれまでだそうですから、2週間前その、グノシス派イルミナティの幹部であるアレクサンダー・ロマノフ、の映像のとインタビューを英語で流します。今から英語でその紹介をします。We are about to broadcast live an interview of the Gnostic Illuminati self-described Grandmaster Alexander Romanov that we took 2 weeks ago, and it will be preceded or followed by an 8-minute summary of previous work. But it contains some very interesting information, and I do recommend that you listen to this guy. He's not just some flake off the internet, okay?
Like yourself.
Okay? And of course, the Illuminati, who are throughout the Western intelligence agencies, military, and this is not the Italian Illuminati, this is the Gnostic Illuminati, and they want meritocracy, rule by the people who are the best, people who work their way up the system, not people who are born into it and have it given to them even though they are often not very bright. That is not a good way to have a planet run. They want a transparent pyramid that anybody can climb to the top and everybody can see how they got there and why they got there. We don't want hidden people using secret societies, murder, bribery, and lies to rule us for selfish purposes. Those days are over.
Yes. One last thing, and this is a little bit different. It concerns the secret of the Illuminati. And the only other time I've been on video was with Benjamin, and what I said was that the great secret the Illuminati are keeping is that the Abrahamic God is in fact Satan, which is of course absolutely true. But we have known this for thousands of years, ever since the ancient Gnostics, that the God of the Jews, the Christians, and the Muslims is none other than the devil. However, the real secret for 14,000 years that the Illuminati have kept protected is evidence which incontrovertibly proves the existence of a technologically advanced pre-flood civilization. I'm talking about Atlantis. They were on par with our own technology, and this has been totally erased from our history. And why has this happened? Well, obviously, so they can insert this devil, and in that way brainwash and control the human race, which they have done exceedingly well. But we have preserved these secrets, and we have the evidence, and we will present the evidence which proves the existence of Atlantis. Well, they've had their chance to surrender, and it looks like they're not going to take it. So we're going to force them to surrender. And just finally, I have a message. Where am I speaking? Over there. And this is to Queen Elizabeth directly. Aunt Elizabeth, Isis is very upset. She wants her crown back.
Hello, I'm Benjamin Fulford, speaking in Tokyo on April 24th, 2012. Today I'm going to function as a journalist, and I'm going to interview a gentleman who has called himself by various names over the years I've known him. Richard Sorgay, he used the name of a famous Russian spy in Japan during World War II. Zarek is another name he's used. Now he calls himself Alexander Romanov. Now, I know that when you approached me, you came to me and you said that you had 70 kilograms of marijuana, and that if I did not introduce the Yakuza, I would be killed. And so right away, I knew from that this is not just some random guy, coming to me. And I'd like to know, who told you to come to me with 70 kilos of dangerously narcotic laced marijuana?
We both know, Benjamin, that is not the true story. However, the case of the 70 kilograms of marijuana is true. No one told me to come and threaten you or anything like that. That situation just evolved. I used to be, before all these crazy things started happening, I shouldn't really talk about this, but I used to be in the smuggling business. And through that business, I got to know various underground kind of people who were connected to various intelligence agencies. MI6, CIA, Mossad, Freemasons, you name it. So that happened pretty much at the same time that I was approached by the Gnostic Illuminati.